Good morning and Om Shanti to all of you listeners. Today is your 175th day of your godly blessing. Before we go ahead in this godly blessing, have a look at the link above which takes you towards yogasans, flexibility, diet, sleep. Everything is very crucial for you over here. Have a look at this link and then let's go ahead with this beautiful Vardhan where Baba wants us to become inside out one and the same and not put up a face of being very strong outside, not put up a face of being very peaceful, very humble outside, but inside there's a complete tufan going on. So a person who is inside completely into chaos but outside is showing that they are peaceful and very loving and very caring is not the real us. So Baba wants us to become inside out the real. So let's understand what Baba has to say in today's blessing. Baba says, may you have a right to a sun dynasty. God is also known as the sun, or we call him the Surya deity or the sun deity. But God says, I am not that sun which gives you light. I am the sun which gives you the light of knowledge. So I am compared with sun, but I am not the physical sun. So God says, I also want you to become like me. And once you become like me, then you become the member or the family member of the sun dynasty, which is going to come after this Kali Yuga is destroyed and new Satyug or the Surya Vanshi or the golden age is started. So the golden age is the age of purity, and God wants us to also become pure, not somebody who is impure inside but is showing that they are pure outside. That is mixed. That is not complete pure. That is like 50-50. You're 50% pure and 50% you've got impurities within you. So Baba wants us to become completely pure. How does he want us to become that? Let's understand that. So may you have a right to a sun dynasty status by remaining aware of your elevated fortune. Once we understand that if we study this subject or if we get into this university, then we're going to attain something which is a very big post, or we're going to earn something which is a very good package after this education. Automatically we study, we work very hard towards it, and we recognize that we have to actually be truthful to ourselves inside out. Same thing Baba wants us to do over here. He wants us to become truthful inside out. Why? Because he says that since you're going to become somebody of the Sun dynasty, where only the true souls can go, not the souls of this present world of Kali Yuga, where they are outside something else they're showing, but inside there's something else. It's like you're conniving something from inside, you're greedy, you're jealous, but from outside you're showing you're satisfied. You don't want anything from that person. God says that is not going to work for souls who want to go into the Sun dynasty. So may you have a right to a Sun dynasty status by remaining aware of your elevated fortune. So what's the fortune? When we receive God's knowledge, we understand what we were, what we are supposed to become. So what we have to do now is very important. So God wants us to become a divine being in the golden age. So he wants you and me to become that pure being. For that we have to work hard towards being truthful inside out. The same is difficult, but it's not impossible. So Baba says, and by staying in your powerful form, that is a soul conscious form. Let's get into the details. Baba says, those who constantly keep their elevated fortune in awareness have a powerful form. Once I remember that I have to become that, I have to study hard to become that person or to achieve that status, to get that job, I automatically become truthful inside out, right? Similarly over here, when God says that you're going to become golden dynasty or the sun dynasty family member in the next Satyug, once this Kali was destroyed, then our obvious reasons to be working hard towards becoming same inside out is the highest form of, or the elevated form of hard work which we need to do, and that needs to be done on a very truthful basis. For that Baba says they constantly have the eternal and real form in their awareness. What is the real form? This physical form is not the real form. This physical form is the form which needs things in this world, which is greedy about things in this world, which has desires. But if I remember my original form, which is the soul form, just like the Father who doesn't have a body, doesn't have desires, who doesn't want things, that's why people ask him for things instead of saying that, you want this, let me give you this. Baba says, I don't want anything from you because I'm a soul. But you souls have to survive in this world, so you need basic things, simple things. But if you become greedy about it, if you become angry if you don't get it, if you get frustrated if somebody doesn't listen to you, then you're forgetting your original form, and you're forgetting whose child you are. You are becoming body conscious, and that's where the practice of soul conscious and body conscious comes, where we remember our original eternal form, the divine form. And if we forget that, we become greedy, we become jealous, we become somebody who's desiring things of this world, and if we don't get it, we get irritated or frustrated. And that's where we become low in the eyes of God and in our own eyes. And falling in our own eyes is the worst thing which one can do. So Baba says they never adopt an artificial face. That means you are from outside, you're showing that you're peaceful, you're very, very humble, you're very, very polite, but from inside you're having that tufan going on within you. You're having that complete storm of thoughts of why I should make this person do this. I have to make sure that this person listens to me. I have to manipulate this. I have to use this person in this manner for my own benefit. And that is the complete tufan or the chaos going on in your mind. But from outside, you're showing that you're somebody else. God says, those children cannot be loved by me at all. So Baba says, they never adopt an artificial face. Many times Maya makes your form of virtues and duties take on an artificial form. That's what we discussed, that from outside you are showing your virtues of humility, you are showing it in a very artificial form, but inside you actually desire something, you have wants, you want something in return, and that's why you're trying to be humble in front of other people. That's what the world has become right now, isn't it? We all know it very well. So Papa says she makes someone angry. If you don't get our work done, if somebody doesn't listen to it, we get angry. Someone greedy. I've done so much of seva, I've done so much of work, I've given so much of help to somebody, and what did I get in return? That makes us greedy. So God says it makes someone unhappy and someone peaceless. So, but your real form is beyond all of those things. So when we don't have desires, when we don't want things right now, my way, the highway, God says that makes you automatically peaceful. But if you have those desires, if you want things the way you want them to be right now, if you want people to listen to the way you want them to work, and everything else is going on in your mind, and you're showing outside that you're peaceful and you're very, very polite and kind and humble, but from inside you're not, then God says you'll never be peaceful. You'll always be peaceless, you'll always be angry, you'll always be greedy, you'll always be jealous. So Baba says, but your real form is beyond all of those things. Our real form is a soul conscious form. The God Father is also a soul. He doesn't have a body, so he doesn't need to think, he doesn't need to work hard towards I have to become soul conscious from body conscious. But we children are different from God. We are his children, we come onto this earth, on the playground, we play, we get dirty, and now God says remove that dirt from your mind. Remove the body consciousness dirt from your mind, and that takes time for us, because we again want to get into the dirt. We again want to go and take bath in the muck, or we want to play in the muck. And every time we get into the muck of greed, of jealousy, of anger, of many vices, God says that you become dirty again. And every time you do that, you become peaceless. And then you ask me for peace. God says, I've given you the answers. I've given you the knowledge of becoming soul conscious. Remember your original form, who you actually are, and then come into action, then come into thoughts. And automatically, once you are not so greedy, not so angry, not so manipulative, you'll automatically achieve everything which you need to achieve in this world without forcing things around. They will come to you naturally. People will love you naturally. 5 elements will help you out naturally. All the 5 elemental desires which you have, they will automatically come to you. You won't even need to keep those desires at all for yourself, because you'll become a conduit of helping others, and automatically those things will come to you to help others, and you'll be able to use them, as compared to you wanting them, desiring them, and you showing outside that you want to help people, but you want it for yourself. There's a big difference. So God says, if you have that impure thought, then automatically, if you want things for yourself by showing that you want them actually for the sake of helping others, then that's a falsehood. That's a false pretense. So God says that pretense is not going to work over here. So become somebody who is in that elevated original state of I am a soul, I don't need all these things, I need to serve human beings, so automatically these things come to me, and I just use them for the sake of doing seva, and I don't want them for the sake of my own pleasures or my own comforts. There's a huge difference in that. Think about it again. So if you have those desires, the way, in the second way in which we want them for myself, and I'm showing that I want to help others out, then I'll always be peaceless, I'll always be unhappy, I'll always be frustrated. And that happens to everybody, right? When they have impure desires. So God says, the children who remain stable in their real form claim a right to a son dynasty status. So only those children who are inside out the same, who are pure from inside out, they're the ones who are recognized by God the Father, and only those souls can go into the so-called heaven or the so-called son dynasty in the coming next couple of births. And God says for that the old world or the old thought of the old world of souls has to finish. That's why He comes down, and He comes down to purify us, to give us this new insight in ourselves that yes, we have become like that. We are something else inside, and we have become something else which we show or portray outside. It's like a fake Maya, or the fake virtues, or the fake face which we are putting up in front of the people. God says that is not going to work for me. That is not going to work when you are asking for liberation, or when you are asking for peaceful life. You have to become inside out the same, and that can only happen once you consider yourself to be a soul and not this body. So I leave you with this beautiful vardhan. Think about it, contemplate about it. Have a blessed day, stay safe, stay home. Om Shanti to you.